Hello, my darling doves, and welcome to the female dullahan finale. I will be doing my parts as always, and thank you so much to Dr. Patrick VO. He does not have a YouTube, but he does have a Twitter, which I will be including in the links below. Please, as always, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.
All right, my little ones, time for bed.
But Papa, we aren't tired. Yeah, we don't want to go to bed.
Restless, are we? How about your dad tells a story?
Yay, story!
I won't tell it until you are both settled into bed. All right, this is a story of how I met your mom. A few years back, before you were born, I was walking in the woods as I do every time I wanted to just hike to get away. As I was walking, I heard this voice, your mom, calling me for help. I rushed there, and I nearly stepped on her. I gently picked up her head, and I thought to myself, she's gorgeous. I asked what happened and where her body was, and she told me her ex was after her. She whistled, and a beautiful horse named Evangeline guided me to where her body was. We snuck up to camp where her ex was searching for her. She produced an orb with a spell that threw her voice, and while he was distracted by that, we went and found her body.
We're in bed. Tell the story.
I gingerly put her head back on, and she thanked me by giving me a charm to call her if I was ever in trouble. I still asked for her number and texted, just in case. She had me as her hero in her contacts. I was so nervous when I asked her out on a date. I thought she might not trust me. She said she saw into my soul and wanted to get to know me. She kissed my cheek, and then we rode back to Sleepy Hollow. We went past her ex, and was his face surprised? We arrived at Sleepy Hollow, but she couldn't come in until I allowed her into town. She told me how her ex found out she was a dullahan, and I asked her if it was easier to see herself when she'd take off her head. She said yes. We said our goodbyes to each other after arriving at my home. A few months later, I went to meet her father, your Grandpa Abe, and I was terrified. He and your Grandma Ichabod turned out to be very nice. She grew up in a cottage not far from us. Abraham was miffed because his horse liked Avalon more than him. Later, we went out riding, and I met Ichabod, who also threatened my life. We were riding by my house when I finally kissed your mother.
Ew. Huh?
Hush, you two. One day, hopefully not too soon, you'll have someone to kiss. Now, a while passed, and I was captured.
By who? Who you captured by, Papa?
Her evil ex. Your grandparents faced off with him and made sure he would never come back. Your mother told me why she dated him. When she broke it off with him, she also broke his nose. I wanted to speak to her parents privately and ask for her hand in marriage. I came back and asked her to marry me. Of course she said yes. Our wedding was in July, and, according to your mother, your Grandpa Abe nearly cried. I was so awestruck when I saw her walking down the aisle. Her father handed her off, and we were handfasted. I swore to honor, love, protect, and never abuse her trust in me for an eternity. We sealed our vows with our rings and a kiss. We danced and had our speeches. We were married for 2 years before she discovered she was pregnant. I was training with her dad, and he felt something was off. I was then confronted by a man who hunted monsters and wanted to hurt your mom.
By who? Who you captured by, Papa?
No, I would never let anything or anyone hurt you or your mom. Me and the man fought. He severed my head, but I was saved when I turned into a dullahan and got rid of him for good. Your mother was surprised to find me to be the same as her after I explained what happened. She helped me get used to being a dullahan, and I found out I could summon my own horse, Shadow, a black warhorse that I was stoked to see. 8 months later, you two were born. And so the story continues. You'll tell it to your kids, and they'll pass it on. Now it's bedtime.
Aww. Are my little riders not going to sleep after their story like they promised? Mama!
Hello, my love.
Hello, dear. Now, you two need to go to bed. Or we can't get up early to ride and see your grandparents. Yay! Kampa Eva Kamaika! Let's get to bed, sis.
Of course they go to bed when we mention their grandparents.
Think nothing of it, love. It just gives us time to be alone.
True. Now night, my little ones.
Night, Daddy. Night, Mama. Night, Papa. Night, Mama. Good night, my little ones. Dream softly. And that is all for today. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.